Okay, Tess, can you read our word?
Heard.
Heard. Awesome. Can you please write the word out? I'm going to go out. I like how your mouth is saying ow, ow. Rockstar, thank you. You must be remembering your Jolly Phonics. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, go have a seat in your chair, please. Alright, can you come a little closer? We'll take a look at Sammy's moving.
Sammy's moving. Sammy's moving. Boxes are everywhere. Sammy's family is moving.
Okay, John, thank you.
Sammy saw a box in the kitchen. He jumped in. Then he heard, "No, Sammy, get out. You can't be in there." Sammy saw a box in the bedroom. He jumped in. Then he heard, "Get out, Sammy. You can't be in there." Sammy saw a box in the living room. He jumped in. Then he heard, "Get out, Sammy." Sammy saw a box in the basement. He jumped in. Then he heard, "Get out, Sammy." Sammy saw a box in the garage. He jumped in. Then he heard, "Get out, Sammy. You can't be in there, Sammy." Sammy saw his bed. He jumped in. But you can't. But in. He jumped in, but he heard, "No, Sammy, you can't be in your bed now." Poor Sammy didn't move. He did not know where to go. The car door opened. Suddenly he heard the car engine. Sammy ran to the car and jumped in. He heard, "You can ride to our new house in here."
What do you think?
What? One thing.
Yes.
Actually, I think more. First of all, there's no characters, only him.
True, we only see one character. The other character who's speaking to him, we don't get to see.
And then I see on the 13 page, he's like scared of it.
Oh, sure. A little nervous in the garage.
And then he's scared because he doesn't know where to go now.
Okay. Now, at the end, how is he feeling?
He's feeling happy.
I think Miss Dittman would be proud of what you're doing from Reader's Workshop, how you're connecting with the characters that you've been studying into your work with me.
Where's washing?
Why do you need washing?
I just wanted to ask you one question. There's no mom in it.
Oh.
Because usually moms do the washing.
Really?
Yeah.
In my house, we both do the washing. Mr. Strebig does about, maybe a quarter worth, and I do about 3/4 worth. So I do most of it in our house, but Mr. Strebig does help.
And my dad he doesn't do his, but
Dad
there's
probably
no
just does
mom.
other stuff. Well, not every house has a mom, and that is okay.
Maybe the mom's not in
Maybe
this.
she's working. Maybe she's taking a nap. What I noticed in Sammy's moving with your reading is that you are self-correcting a lot. So you're going back and you're fixing it when you hear a mistake. Do you need reminders from me much anymore?
No.
No. As soon as it doesn't make sense, you're stopping yourself.
And that a lot. I
You
saw
trying to
it.
look at stuff over here? I know you. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong book. Red socks and yellow socks. That's the one that we're going to take our running
Red
record
socks
on.
and yellow socks. Red socks and yellow socks. Little Billy had yellow socks. Big Billy had red socks.
Can you put it down for me, please?
They wore their socks, red socks and yellow socks. They washed their socks, red sock, yellow sock. Red sock and yellow sock. They hang, they hanged them on the line. Red socks and yellow socks. Now, little Billy had one red sock and one yellow sock. Now, Big Billy had one yellow sock and one red sock. He likes it, but he doesn't. They went to Cousin Kate. I got one yellow sock and one red sock, said little Billy. I got one red sock and one yellow sock, said Big Billy. What shall we do? They said. Swap socks, said Cousin Kate. So little Billy and Big Billy swapped socks. Now little Billy had one yellow sock and one red sock. Now Big Billy had one red sock and one yellow sock. They went to Cousin Kate. We switched socks, they said, but it didn't work. Cousin Kate laughed and laughed. You silly Billies, she said.
Why are they silly billies?
Because they don't get it. She meant take off one sock and give it to the other Billy, and then take off the yellow sock and give it to the little Billy.
So you want them to have matching socks?
No. He gives that red one to Big Bill, and then the yellow one gives it to Little Bill.
So they may have traded the wrong ones. Okay. One thing I wrote in my notes, I wrote slow and steady. Do you know why I would write slow and steady? about salons today because I felt like you were taking your time in this book and just going slow. When you would get a little stuck on something or mix up some words, you just slowed yourself down. And I thought that really helped your reading right there when you were getting stuck on when there's a lot of text on the page. On page 14, I noticed you said the word, we switched socks. Switched starts with an SW. Switched. So does this word.
Swapped.
Yeah, that was that new word I introduced you to yesterday. And that's okay that you may have forgotten it. But just we switched socks and we swapped socks mean the same thing. It does, and that's what readers do. Sometimes they'll replace a word, and that's okay.
He was really mad, and
His nose getting red. Mm-hmm. And here's what I mean about like slow and steady. Like here you said, at first you said, but we did.
But
we did.
it didn't.
And you went back and you said, but it didn't. So you notice that you were going back. Page 6. What I noticed is that you were commenting on your characters. And that is a nice connection to our reader's workshop. With what Ms. Dittman is teaching you about your characters, you were noticing their feelings. So I think we need to let her know about what you're doing. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job on that, kiddo.
I can't tell her right now.
We may need to